I think they're going to make it happen in 2026. And you should know what I'm talking about, starting in January. That doesn't mean that they're going to push the thing out January so you can say, well, Tahar said January they're going to set up the MOTB. I didn't say that. I said starting in 2026 they're going to begin to really push it. I would say maybe you got January, February, March, April, or January, February, March, April, Mayish, springtime. They'll push it. They hopefully they'll be well into it. Maybe 6 months into 2026, and their plan. Well, the ultimate plan is to have this thing up and running in 2030. That means we're going to have to be here for another, starting in 26, we're going to have to be here for at least another 4 years. Most High is going to speed things up. Remember what it says in Matthew's, I believe it's Matthew 24 and Luke 21. At least there be no flesh to save. I'm going to go ahead and look that up. Let me just go to that real quick. Matthew 24. Matthew 24. Let me go. Saved. 23rd. Matthew 24, verse 13, but he that shall endure to the end, the same shall be saved. '22nd verse, and except those days be shortened, because like I said, they plan to fully make this thing, fully happen by 2023. They have an agenda, 2023. But they're talking about they want it to be done before 2030. Did I say 2023? 2030. Agenda 2030. It says, and except those days be shortened, there should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. You know what I'm going to do? Real quick. Let me just see what the chat says. I'm going to ask chat a question. Let me do it this way. I'm going to change the subject here. I'm interested in finding out what they say about this. Okay. What's GMS take on Matthew 24:22? Question mark. Hope this is not too long. GMS has a very clear, consistent interpretation of Matthew 24:22, and it connects directly to their doctrine about the last days, Esau's rulership, and the elect of Israel. Right, because it mentions the word elect. Matthew's 24, verse 22, and except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. GMS interpretation of Matthew's 24:22. Those days, the final period of Esau, Edom's rulership. GMS teaches that those days refer to the end of this current world system ruled by Esau, white European power structure, culminating in World War III, nuclear destruction, the MOTB system, RFID chip, extreme global chaos, which is the time of Jacob's trouble, the hell is going on here? Okay. They view this period as so destructive that humanity could literally go extinct if God didn't intervene. Shorten Yahushua returning earlier than the destruction would otherwise allow. GMS believes the Most High is speeding up the collapse of this society. Like I said, their plan, their ultimate plan, their goal is Agenda 2030. So the elect can be delivered before complete annihilation. But the chip is going to come before the destruction. They commonly teach days are going to be faster. Prophecy and everything's moving fast. Prophecy is unfolding quicker. Knowledge shall increase. World events are escalating. And all of this, in their view, fulfills those days shall be shortened. Because the technology is here. They don't need to put the technology is here. People in Sweden, it's anywhere from 10,000 to 50,000 that have the chip that use it every day. Over there they call it the NFC, near field communication. Over here they call it the RFID, radio frequency ID. No flesh would be saved. Nuclear destruction would kill everyone. GMS applies this to the coming thermonuclear war and Revelation 17, Revelation 18, 2 Peter 3. Their reasoning, without divine intervention, the nuclear exchange of World War III would wipe out all life, because the Most High is going to concentrate those missiles. He's going to be in the missiles. That's Ezekiel 38, if I'm not mistaken. Ezekiel 38, I believe it's the 17th verse. Therefore, Yahushua must return in the midst of the destruction. But for the elect's sake, the 144,000 and the 1/3 remnant of Israel. And if you have any questions about GMS, all you got to do is go to the chat. Most of the time, they give you the exact, break it down the exact way we break it down. The elect equals Israel only, or the right Israel only among the elect. Among the Israel are the elect, primarily the 144,000 prophets, plus the great multitude, 1/3 of Israel, not any spiritual or universal group. It's an actual literal group of people. This excludes all other nations according to GMS teaching. Hang with me, almost done. The verse supports the doctrine that the elect will be delivered before full destruction. GMS uses this verse to solidify the idea that the elect will be delivered via the chariot, UFOs. Good job, chat. Before nuclear fire completely wipes out America, Babylon. They're on point. Thus, the shortening of days equals timely salvation just before complete destruction. Like I said, Agenda 2030 will happen, and I pray in 2026. Summary, and I'm gonna show you the rest of this video if I didn't show you from the beginning. Summary: GMS position, and in one line, Matthew 24 verse 22 means the Most High is speeding up the collapse of Esau's world, so that the elect of Israel can be delivered by Yahushua before nuclear destruction wipes out all life. If you want, I can also explain GMS' view on the elect, how other Hebrew Israelite camps interpret this verse differently, how GMS links Matthew 24 to Revelation and 2nd Esdras. Yes, 2nd Esdras 13, 2nd Esdras 15, 2nd Esdras 16, Revelation 17, 18, Revelation 6, Revelation 19,